happy Friday. I believe it's Friday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic extended holiday weekend, I guess, if you will. Yesterday was 4th of July, and I hope you guys had a very relaxing day. I know I did, as I was trying to get back into the swing of things from being off from 2 weeks. But here we are. We are at the 2024 Christmas holiday report. You guys know that I've been talking about it, and I said, okay, let's sit down. Let's talk about color trends, design trends, and gift giving trends. Let's talk about all the trends that are happening for 2024. Now, I will say these will be tweaked and modified as we go through because the economy is really down right now. And while it's trying to do like a I think I can kind of a thing. Yes, we're trying to get up on that uptick. And I've seen a lot of businesses close, but that doesn't mean you have to close. This means right now you shift gears, you pivot, and you try to figure out what is new and trending for 2024. Thank you to everybody who is joining me right now on this Friday afternoon. Make sure you guys let me know where you are in the comments section. If you are watching me live right now, as per usual, you put hashtag #TheSassySubber in the comments. If you catch this on the rewind later tonight, whatever it may be, it's hashtag rewind. So when we're talking about our trending reports for 2024, let me just tell you, there's out with the old, in with the new. And let me tell you, there's one thing on this list that came out last year, was hard and heavy. And I'm so glad it's going out. If you know, you know, but we will talk about it. So let's move on. Let me move my screens all over the place so I can still see you guys all in the ordering shirts as I listen in Ohio. Well, thank you, Ohio, for joining us, Miss Jerry. All right, so what's in and what's out? The what's in, the Scrooge decor. Now, you're going to go, what is the Scrooge decor, Nikki? Well, Scrooge decor is more like your moody. It's the moody trend, right? We're just going on with the moody trend. You know, you get the claps. It's all I'm thinking. I'm thinking like jazz. I'm thinking like, you know, poetry, you know, when they're all click, click, clicking, that kind of stuff, right? This trend features deep, moody hues like charcoal grays, deep greens, and challenges the festive decor with a unique twist. So basically, it's my sister's kind of holiday. If you know, my sister is all about Halloween. I am all about Miss Christmas. And really, the Scrooge decor is like you've mixed Halloween and Christmas. Yes, I know there's already a movie out for that, but it's more like the Scrooge, the throwback, that kind of stuff. Vintage elegance. Think roaring 20s with the glittering silvers and the golds and the sheer ribbons and all of that stuff. The feathers, that's an in trend. Very boutique-ish looking, you know, that kind of stuff. Monochromatic themes. Minimalistic, single color, like silver champagnes, deep blues, whites, creating a more sophisticated wonderland. Very still in kind of that moody, but more on the monochromatic kind of twist with it. Rustic and natural elements like wood motifs, pine cones, rustic wood decor. You have animal themed ornaments and popular and cozy natured looks, right? So you're still getting that farmhousey vibe with the rustic. You're bringing in more of the woodland tones, all of that kind of stuff. All right. Next up is the oversized ornaments. Now, let me take a drink for a second because I got to tell you about a conversation that happened. So, Randy and I were having a conversation over what size an ornament should be. And she said, oh, it should be about 4 inches. And I said, that's huge. And she goes, okay, so traditionally, ornaments will run you about 3 to 3.5 inches. Well, they're starting to push the envelope on those bigger, chunky style ornaments, right? So you're talking the larger baubles, you're talking garland that make a big impact. And I have to admit, I have some ones that are crocheted that are about this big. They're probably about 4.5 inches when it comes to what's on my tree. So you know what? My tree's even in on trend and I didn't even realize it. So yes, you don't want to have a lot. It's kind of a balance of yin and yang when it comes to that. You don't want to have your tree dripping and all of those type of things. But honestly, it's okay if you have a few scattered here and there. Got to ask, what does everyone do with the older sub products and those out of trend? We'll talk about that. All right. So what's out? I'm sad about this one because if you know me, I am all about the glitter, glitter, glitter. All right. So excessive glitter and tinsel are moving its way out. The overly sparkly, traditional glitzy decor towards more of a refined, elegant, minimalistic look is where we're headed. So those trees that are dripping and glitter, those are making their way out. A huge shift is those plastic heavy decor. The shifts for those are being more to the sustainable, more natural, more the stuff that's you can have some longevity out of, eco-friendly, all of that kind of stuff. Those are trending in. Plastic is moving out. The more natural products and stuff that has longevity is moving in. Just more eco-friendly. I could not be more excited about this one. This one last year, I showed the Christmas tree that was neon, okay? Was a neon tree. I could not be more excited that this one is moving its way out. That's right, neon colors and neon trees, while they're still fun, right? They did not do well in last year's trend. So much so that they are going, let's just go out with it and what we're doing. I could not be more excited that that trend is leaving. All right. So, what are the top 5 holiday core or top 5 holiday color trends for 2024? Here you go. Deep burgundy and soft browns, plum and pine, gold and silver, champagne and silver, and then it's more of a it's called a Viva Magenta, right? So it's incorporating the color of the year into your decor, which is a more like a burgundy with a touch that has some more pinkish, purpley hues to it. So it's tending to trend more towards like a burgundy plum, to call it lack of a better term, right? But that's the color that is the color that's supposed to be coming out is the Viva Magenta for 2024. So what are we looking at color wise? We're looking at the natural tones. We're looking at your silvers and golds, which never go out of style. You are looking at your plums and your pine colors, the soft browns. If you're noticing a more natural, more minimalistic look, yes, that's where they're headed for. These are the trends for 2024. Now, it's funny that trends, there's always a trend for every year. So the question in the comment section is, what happens about the stuff that's no longer there? Here's the thing. Unless it's neon, nothing really truly dies because there are a lot of people that keep the same decor for their trees. Heck, my mom did for years. There are a lot of people who switch out their decor. You're going to hit that demographic of people, right? That clientele that is going to switch their tree out every year and try to be on the in-trend tree. And then you're going to have a class of people that, you know what? That has been their tree for the last 15 years and it's still on trend. Like farmhouse will always be on trend. Traditional colors always on trend. You're never going to get away from everybody saying, nope, sorry, not going to do that. The one part of, yeah, I know, poor glitter, don't tell her she's out. Exactly. You're not going to go in and, you're not going to lose that as a trend. Okay. So can you still promote last year's it item? Absolutely, you can. Maybe it just needs a facelift. Okay. And that is also, a possibility. Maybe you can put out there, hey, did you buy last year's 2023 item? Do you want it in 2024, but with a twist? This is how you can promote those last year's ornaments or those last year's trends for all of your stuff. Now, for me, I like to pull my group. I like to pull my people and say, hey, what are the themes of your Christmas tree? And I got to be honest, I have a lot of still farmhouse country. I don't have a lot of clients that always have the in-trend color and tree. No. So those are the things that I tend to carry in my shop are the ones that the things that my clients are going to buy. So poll your people, send out an email, send out a poll of these are the top trending trees. Where do you fit? What is your design style? Give 5 options, that kind of thing, and literally send it out to your people. That is a great way to figure out what your particular clientele may like. Now, it's not going to be for everybody that you literally sell to, but it's going to give you a very good idea of how and where the trends are going to go for your neck of the woods. Mine's going to be different than yours. And the guy next door, can you tell I just got back from vacation? I can't find my words. The guy next door to you is going to also be different. And it also varies from region to region. So I live up near the Adirondacks. So we're woodsy up here, right? So we got woodsy farmhouse. Now, where Patty was in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, sorry, she was in Pennsylvania, but she was closer, she was moving her way down. Now she's on the coast, okay, in Florida. So while she might have been woodsy farmhouse, she might now be beachy coastal. So she has to pull the people that she's going to be selling to figure out what their trends are. Because even when people move, they end up switching their tree themes. So you got to think about all of that too. All right. Hold on one second, please. It is warmer than Hades in my shop. All right. With that said, I'm going to go in and give you some top trending gifts for 2024 based on embroidery, laser engraving, and sublimation. Now, this is just a very short list, okay? Please keep this in mind of the short list. All of them, in some way, shape, or form, are going to have ornaments, okay? So all of those particular areas are ornaments. For embroidery, personalized apparel, totally on trend. When it comes to the gift giving, whether it's the, sleepwear, that's where we're going. Sorry, totally went, right? So whether it's the sleep decor, you definitely have your ornaments in there, stockings, all on trend when it comes to embroidered gifts, right? And that goes into your home decor, your blankets, wall hangings, all of that stuff is for the embroidered people. Now one of the trends that they do have on there, and I'm kind of on the fence on it, is custom tote bags. So custom tote bags, believe it or not, is a trending gift for this holiday season. I know it's always on point, and you usually see them around, when teachers are going back to school. But as a Christmas trend, I never would have put it in there. But that's what's sneakily coming up in the pike, of the 2024 trends for embroidery. So let me go over it again. For embroidery, ornaments, always on trend. You have your apparel items, whether it be your sleepwear, your family shirts, your hoodies, all of that. Personalized home decor, always on trend. So you're talking blankets, pillows, wall hangings, all of that type of stuff. So those are the top 3 things that are on trend for embroidery people. Now, laser engraved people, because this is the year of the natural, right? Wood ornaments always are on trend. The more farmhouse, rustic you give them, the more they're on trend. Cutting boards and drinkware. Those are the top 3 laser items that are on trend for 2024 gift giving. Now, let's go a little bit deeper into each one. Unique laser wooden Christmas ornaments with like names and dates, maybe a festive design, whatever it may be. Personalized cutting boards, the bamboo, the aceta. I always say that. I can never say that word right, but y'all, AC, you know which one I'm talking about. Any cutting board with family recipes, names, maybe even a special message. Those are on brand for this holiday season. Engraved drinkware. So you're talking glassware and the stainless steel. So you're talking mugs, tumblers, wine glasses, just to name a few. And of course, you can have any sort of laser engraved ornament in that mix. Now, when I was literally hunting and pecking over what the trend would be for sublimation people, I giggled. I giggled because I never would have pulled up number 2 as a trend, only because, and we'll get to it, it's too big of a topic, okay? Let me go with 1 and 3, and then we'll talk about 2. So they're saying photo mugs. Photo mugs are a trend for 2024. I don't know why, but I mean, they're always on trend. They're always a thing. Usually you see those like Mother's Day and Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, that kind of thing. But for Christmas, yep, they're trending as one of the top things that you could be using and doing for 2024. Okay. And more so, they're talking more about the photos, the quotes, and designs. And it's a perfect mix with those photos to give them a more personalized look. Now, number 3 in there, sublimation apparel. Just like embroidery, you can do your Christmas apparel, socks, t-shirts, all with full vibrant color. They're saying the socks are definitely trending in. They kind of faded back a little bit. They were a hot trend during COVID, and it kind of faded down a little bit. And if you guys have seen, Silky Socks has kind of faded too. But guess what? I have a feeling Silky Socks is going to be one of those ones that's going to start coming out of the woodwork, because socks have become an on-trend thing all of a sudden again. Not that they really died or faded, like they died. They just faded back a little bit. So that's going to be coming in 2024 when it comes to the sublimation apparel. Now, as for the t-shirts, again, we're talking your family shirts and your Christmas shirts. Now, here's number 2, and I don't understand why this is on the list, but let me tell you, it was one of the top 5. All right. And when I say that, because it hit number 2, so I'm only giving you the top 3 when I was searching endlessly as to what these trends were. Phone cases. Phone cases for me died out a long time ago. And the reason being is we can't make a sublimation one that's durable enough for our today's needs. And because there's so many different types of phones out there, we would honestly have to have every phone on the market's case in our wheelhouse. And they're changing them every year. So then you're stuck with you're stuck with all this, overstock. Well, you don't want to do that either. So for me, I will not be doing phone cases. For that reason, as they say on Shark Tank, I'm out. Okay. So I am out on the phone case thing. I had them sitting around my shop when they first were starting to come out and I was in sublimation. They sat there for a good hot 3 years. That's a no for me. But what can you put in that place? Like I said, ornaments are always there. You have your photo mugs and your shirt apparel. Home decor does not ever miss the mark. Let me explain something about your home decor, though. When you're starting to put all of these trends together and you're starting to, mix them together, when is a good time to put them out there? If you're talking home decor, you're talking pillows and towels and garden flags, all of the home decor, the shelf sitters, you want to push that out sooner rather than later. When is that? You're going to start to see it coming out in the craft world. It's already started because us crafters have to get our acts together, right? It's already in the craft stores. But to sell to your people, the end of September pushing into October is a great time because people are then wanting to decorate their house for Christmas. So fall stuff is starting to is pushing its way in there slowly but surely, because up here we're going to have back to school stuff already, even though we just got out of school. And in the South, they've already got their back to school stuff out, which means here comes fall. By literally the beginning to mid-August, all the fall decor should start hitting hot and heavy. So if you want to put fall decor out, literally the beginning of August, that is a great time. You start pushing it out, feeding it out there to the people because they're going to want to start changing their decor, right? And the same holds true for your Christmas decor. You're going to really want your Christmas decor to push out end of September, early October. I know we hit Halloween, but some people don't decorate for Halloween. They're pushing into and they're starting to gather their Christmas items. So you pushing it out early just means the early bird gets the worm in your neck of the woods, right? So they're going to start seeing it in the big box stores, match the big box stores when it comes to pushing out your product. All right. You want to push it out when they're pushing it out. So again, you got your Walmart and your Target are going to start pushing out that Christmas decor closer to Halloween. You will start to see the shift. While yes, there will always be fall decor out during that time frame, you're going to start seeing it flip over very quickly because they want the sales too. So when you start seeing a glimmer of a hope that something is being launched, you go do it too. So this is a great time during the summer to get all your stuff together, get your blanks, find out what blanks you want to have those up and ready so that you're not scurrying in the back part of the year trying to get these blanks in house. Promote. You cannot promote enough. But there is also what they call promote overkill. So why I say you can't promote enough, you don't want to just promote it once and walk away, but you also don't want to promote it every single day, 5 times a day, because you're going to get overkill. So you kind of want to like filter its way through, give sneak peeks. Great for content when you're pressing, because you really should press one just as a sample. And it does great for all of that type of stuff for your content, right? Now, if you're going to be doing vendor shows, when's a good time to switch over from one to the other? Honestly, look at the date of your vendor shows. Fall typically is fall. You will see very little Christmas stuff in the fall vendor shows. You'll see it. I'm not going to say you won't. You absolutely will. But when you push closer to mid to October, you're going to start seeing a lot more Christmas items out there. And remember, most people do not give Christmas items as Christmas presents. I can't stress that enough. As much as I would love to tell you, people give Christmas towels and all of that type of stuff as Christmas presents, they don't. But don't come at me in the comments section. I've been in business for 20 plus years, and I can tell you more people don't buy those type of items from me. What they buy, personalized items. So yes, they do give ornaments as Christmas presents. While that is a Christmas thing, they'll just go home and put it on their tree. So when they take down the tree, they're putting it away with their stuff. They're not going to use it after Christmas until the following year. Now, the same holds true for the Christmas towels that you all want to get monogrammed and all of that fun stuff. A lot of people don't give them as Christmas presents because they're not going to use them until the following year. I'm not saying that they don't. I mean, 100% they don't, but it's not as common. All right. So when you're coming up with stuff, your home decor stuff is when, before. For the Christmas presents, it's the stuff they can use after or they can use ongoing. So really, it's completely up to you when it comes to how you're going to jockey for position. That's a huge deal. All right, when jockeying for position is trying to figure out your sweet spot. Let me give you another example. I know for me, when I shut my shop down for shipping out my product, all right, I have a hard cutoff, and it's been that hard cutoff literally for the last 20 plus years. So to ship out beyond New York, to ship out beyond New York State and the New England area, all right, that's where I live. So I live in New York, and the New England area is December 6th. Is beyond that is when I will ship out, because it takes a hot minute. The Postal Service becomes bogged down with all the packages along with UPS. All right. Can you push it to December 12th? Absolutely, you can. And have I? Yes, I have. Am I praying that it's going to get there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have. I've had packages show up literally on Christmas Eve or the 23rd because it took a longer than a hot minute to get out. So you have to pick what your dates are, hard cutoffs for shipping out beyond where you know it will get there in time. And then for your local. So my hard cutoff for people to place orders of in-stock items is December 18th. Okay. So my local people can place orders up until December 18th for in-stock items only. Have I let a few through if I happen to have it? Yes. If somebody's dropping me off a shirt, for an example, to just put a thing on, yes, I have. There's always exceptions to your rule, but just put it out there publicly. It helps people get to know when you're going to stop your stuff. I'm going to check the comments really quick. This is Miss Eve right here. She owns the Baby's Booty. She does the rhinestones, and that is super smart tips. Don't get left behind, because let me tell you, people like me will leave you in the dust. I will snatch up your clients, and I don't mean to sound, terrible about that, that I'm a jerk or anything. But here's the deal: if you and I are in the same town, and I come out with it first, and you are lackadaisy and doing it, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to hustle hard to get what I can. They're going to see, all of our local clients are going to see that I have the stuff and I'm pushing out the stuff. While they're still waiting on you, I'm getting those sales. So literally get out there. I'm going to go through all of these tips at the very end so that you can screen record this. You guys can jot them down, whatever it may be. Let me just see what else I have in my list of things. Hold on one second. And lastly, okay, gift giving ideas. Here's the top 10 gift giving ideas that are trending for 2024. Customize journals. Believe it or not, journals are trending for 2024, and day planners. Well, Marvin's got those journals. It's a great time because that's what's trending this year. That happens to be number one, is journals is trending for 2024. Personalized photo albums and scrapbooks, engraved cutting boards and cheese boards, custom embroidered apparel. Now, this one, I'm going to say it, and I want you just to hear it, okay? Spa and self-care sets. And you're like, Nikki, what in the world could I possibly do that could fit that category as a trending gift-giving idea? I got you. Create a package sets with embroidered spa robes, custom and engraved bath trays, sublimated candles to promote relaxation and self-care. I just made you a bundle. Let me tell you, my bundle sets that I sell. So I sell like a mama shirt. So it's a mama sweatshirt with the cup. It had a face mask in it. It had some chocolate in it. It had some hair ties in it. And it even came with a scented soap. Those things sold like hotcakes last year. All right. So those particular gift giving boxes were a huge trend, and they're a huge trend this year too. So you could go in to that day planner or that journal, offer a bookmark, maybe a decorative pen, call it a set. People want the most bang for their buck. All right. So the more you guys do sets and things that they don't have to go searching all over God's green creation to find, the more you're going to get. You know, that more bees with honey thing. That's another thing. Yep, I'll tell you, Marvin, in 1 second. That's Driven by Graphics. Hold on 1 second, Jerry. Ornaments. So ornaments, those are always on trend, right? Sublimated or laser engraved Christmas tree ornaments can be personalized with their names, the dates, whatever it may be. DIY kits. All right, I found DIY kits are making the comeback. So whether it's an embroidery, candle making, or other crafts, it allows the receiver of those gifts to create their own unique item. This is great for kids. So will you see me come up with some kit ideas? Oh, yes, I will. All right. Personalized drinkware, custom jewelry, and home decor items are all on trend this year for 2024's gift giving ideas. All right. So let me get up in here because they want to know who Marvin is. Marvin is, where is he? Why is it when I need to find this man, he is never in my list, right where I need him? Right where I need him. He's probably at the top, and because he is right there. So if you go to Driven by Graphics, he has stockings, he has tree skirts, he has the pillows, he has the journals and the journal fillers, right? So check out his page. You could definitely go. He is one of the sponsored vendors here at the Sassy Subber, the OG. Make sure you go check out Marvin for those items. So there you go. Screenshot that, if you will. I will tell you, next week, you're going to have to be watching the page because I'm coming out with some new stuff with this girl right here. This is Randy from RREM Distributors. And her theme this year, elves. That's right. Every year we pick a theme that each one of the laser team decides they're going to take on. And yup, elves it is. She wants to do elves. Elves is what we're doing. So that is what you're going to see for us next week. I have been working today on all of this stuff. She's been working. We will be posting about them because we really want to just make sure everything is set and ready. So look forward to seeing what Randy has to offer, what I have to offer in designs next week for the Christmas and July specials that'll be running as well. So that's going to be from RREM Distributors. You are so welcome. Spa sets could include socks, earrings, and keychains. Absolutely. Listen, what you decide to put in those sets comes down to cost. So have you ever ordered from like 1-800-Flowers and they have the small, the medium, and large bouquets of flowers? You could do the same thing with your sets. Hit every price point. That small could be something just, it fits in everybody's budget kind of conversation. You don't know what kind of money people have to spend. Some have a little bit more than others, and some are balling on a budget. So the trend for this year, make sure you have it all inclusive. Have your sets be small, medium, large, extra large, however you want to rock and roll it. I don't care. But that would honestly get that more bees with honey conversation, right? So you're going to offer these things and you don't know who you're going to get. As a mom who was, at one point in time, I was a single mom of two. And it was hard to provide for my two children and still give them what was in trend, right? And so I loved when people came up with sets and gift sets. Why is that? Because as a single mom at the time, I could break those gift sets apart, wrap them individually, use them as stocking stuffers, and it made it look like I had given my kids more than what they had anticipated, because they knew money was tight. Money's tight for a lot of people. By offering bundle sets, it allows for them to undo the bundle set itself, wrap them up individually, and give them out to more than one person, or it allows for them to look like they have this amazing stack of gifts when really it was one bundle set. Sometimes it's in the eye of the beholder when you're coming up with these set ideas. I know far too many people who are closing their businesses, and I'm just a girl over here who's trying to help you keep your business afloat in any way, shape, or form I can. All right. So market it however you want. Let's go over everything that I've talked about. Please hold tight. I've got lots of nuggets in there. So stay to the end and we'll talk about it, because I got something I want to tell you. Back to the beginning of my list. So let's go over this really quickly. Trends are in moody decor, like your Scrooge type of decor, very moody. Your dark, rich tones, but they're very moody. You got your blues, your grays, your deep greens, right? You got your vintage elegance. You're thinking the roaring 20s. So you got your silvers and your golds and your sheer ribbons and feathers to add some texture. You got your monochromatic themes. You have your rustic natural element themes, and you have your oversized ornaments. But remember, oversized can be too much as well. So it's a little bit about a give and take on that one. What's out? I'm sad. I really am. But excessive glitter and tinsel. I don't know why Christmas can't be sparkly. Okay. Just saying. Plastic heavy decorations. That's out of here. They're doing more eco-friendly, sustainable type of decor. And neon colors. Hallelujah. Right? Yes. Neon colors did not do what they thought it was going to do over the last 2 years. And well, they're like, yeah, let's move that out. All right. Top 5 holiday color trends for 2024: deep burgundy and soft browns. And why is because it provokes of hominess, right? When you think of rich colors like these that are coming out, it makes it feel comfort. It makes it feel like home. Plum and pine. Okay. Plum colors are very regal, and with rich shades of green and sophisticated timeless palettes, it can be very regal. Think Bridgerton. There you go. You're welcome. Gold and silver are totally classics. Silver and gold. You're welcome. You're welcome. Are classic metallic colors that provide kind of like the contrast of glamorous, yet you can see them in stuff like farmhouse rustic. Just a little hint there and there, here and there, right? Champagne and silver. So it's a monochromatic, minimalistic themes with hues that are polished, elegant winter wonderland look. I love me a monochromatic look. I'm not going to lie, but you add in some champagne and some silver and some brown tones, and I really do love that. Will that ever be my Christmas tree? Probably not, but I do love the looks together. And then the colors of the year is Viva Magenta. Incorporating the colors of the year into your color with burgundy and pink to wine red hues adds trendy twist to a traditional Christmas decor. Okay. So that is definitely on trend for that. Now, these trends, all right, are to promote nostalgic. That's why they're picking these color trends. They want celebrate me home. Bring me back home. You're welcome for that little earworm that you now just got. You're right. Please just celebrate me home. Bring me back to a time when life was not so hard. That's what these colors are. They're meant to be cozy and comfortable and warm and inviting, right? So that's what these color trends are doing. Very nostalgic look. Top 10 gift ideas for each, 3 for each category. It's actually top 9 for each category. So you got your, for embroidery, you have your ornaments, personalized apparel, home decor, and they're doing tote bags this year. I've yet to see tote bags as a trend in the top 3, let alone the top 5 or 10. But yes, it was number 3 on the list of one of the gifts that are trending for 2024 and the embroidery world. Laser World, custom wood ornaments, personalized cutting boards, and then the engraved drinkware. Those rounded the top 3 for them. Sublimation, we took out 1 because honestly, you would have to have too much stock. And with the budget the way we're going to need it to be, or I should say the economy the way it is right now, it's not conducive to have all sorts of phone stands in or phone cases in your wheelhouse. So they're having photo custom mugs that are personalized, all of that, the sublimation apparel. But I said home decor always is on point along with ornaments. Ornaments fit in every one of those categories. Okay. All right. Combination gifts. All right. This rounds out the top 10 of this is the personalized gift sets, combining embroidered items like towels and robes, laser keepsakes, and sublimated accessories like coasters and mouse pads, right, are going to be your themes. So great for occasions, for weddings, anniversaries, corporate events. Believe it or not, you have big businesses that like to give their employees gifts. So coming up with gift sets that might incorporate all of these items some way, somehow is a perfect idea. Whatever you have in your wheelhouse, try to combine them if you can. It just gives a lot of more bang for your buck. And lastly, the top 10 trending gifts for 2024. You have customized journals and planners. You're going to put that as a gift set. You're going to add a bookmark and a pen to that. You could even add a coffee coaster. And the reason that is because, you know, maybe a mug. You see how this can keep expanding? And then they're drinking, they're doodling, they're writing, they're doing the thing. Personalized photo albums and scrapbooks. All right. That's another thing that you can capitalize on. Wooden cutting boards and cheese boards and customized embroidered apparel. I said the spa and self-care sets. We talked about that. Robes, trays, candles, all of the things. Handmade ornaments, DIY kits, personalized drink apparel, custom drinkware, custom jewelry, and decorative home items are the top 10 trending gift ideas for us small businesses who do personalization. So when I went out looking, yes, I can find top 10 trending gifts, but how does it, reflect on us, a small business who do personalized gifts? And those were the top 10 that I pulled from everywhere I could and said, you know what? These were all the same on all these lists. So there you go. Those are the top 10 trending gifts. Now, here's why I kept you on board. You're welcome. I'm going to be offering a free bundle design set. They're going to be digital papers that I sat up one night making with my friends over on the Tickety Talk. And we sat making Christmas animals. It's going to be a free bundle set. And so you're going to be seeing that over the weekend. Make sure you download it because it'll only be good until Sunday night. So I'm offering that bundle set. It has a couple different style animals in it, and it's free. You know what? You guys have supported me for the last 8 years and 8 Christmases, and I am super blessed. And you know I like to help y'all out where I can. So these are a full digital paper. They are a 12 by 12 square. No, I'm not doing anything to them. They were made through AI. I am being very honest and open with you on it. They were made through AI. And it's something that I started doing with my TikTok fam over there. And they love watching me create with prompts and everything else. And they're learning. I'm learning. I've been doing it now for over 2 years. I have been using AI. I use it mainly for elements, not full-on designs. But these are full-on designs for you to be able to have. So they are the Christmas animal set. I am going to pull up one right now so y'all can see what it looks like. So give me 1 second to give you an idea of what those look like. So hold, please, still hold. Don't move. I said, don't move. You all are moving. Don't move too fast. Okay. Just give me a second and I will go get that. I'll go get one so I could show you what it looks like and all of that jazz. Hold, please. Only because you got to share it differently. And that's just how it is. All right. There are some really cute ones. I'm not going to lie. There are some absolutely adorable ones that I'm going to be showing you. Let me just pull them all in. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend as I'm sitting here and I'm just downloading all of this yummy goodness that is going to be offered to you guys for free. So make sure you guys go in and get them because honestly, when you see the cuteness overload for some of these, we had way too much fun making all of these. Give me 1 second. So now go back to here, StreamYard. Where are you? All right, let's pull up the present. Oh, I got to open that up. I got to open that up. Hold, please. There we go. All right, now I can go back to StreamYard. StreamYard makes my life so much difficult. I got to tell you. Ready? I don't think you're ready. Yup. So let me bring it in. Look at that. Isn't she cute? She's adorable, right? How can you not love a good bunny design? So this is somewhere of the, just some of the items. Here, I'll show you another one that's coming up. Let's see if it'll let me switch it over because, you know. I mean, seriously, you love me. I love you. We're a happy family, right? These are just some of the cute designs that you guys are going to be able to go and use. Please know it does have a white background on it. So that became a you problem, not a me problem. And so these will be just digital papers. What you do with them is completely up to you at the end of the day. You cannot go and resell these. I am not allowing that. If I find that you do resell my products of any sort, you will be immediately removed from the group and you will get a cease and desist. I'm just telling you right now. So please use these for your physical business, for your business. These are the things that you can use for you and for what you're going to do for your personalization. So just so you know, yes, I can't wait to show you all the rest of them. I'm going to do a collage of them so you can see everything that you're going to be getting. You will have to go to the sassysubber.com website to download them. All right. So I will let you know. All the links will be in the group. And if you don't know where that is, it's at the Sassy Subber. It says laser, sublimation, laser, and embroidery at the top. Make sure you're in the group because that's the only way you're going to get those files is from the group. So there you go. I think that's it in a nutshell. I can't wait to get all the stuff done for Randy. I told you, we're doing elves this year because I'm Santa's little helper, right? That's the 2024 trending report. Sorry for the flubs of words. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I'm still in mush mode. Okay. I'll get through mush mode before the end of the weekend and my words will just come like that. So go back, rewatch it, learn what you can from it, pull what you can from it, and then decide, will I be designing on those themes? Yeah, maybe. But you know what? We'll see what more I can come up with. And until next time, I'll see y'all real soon. You know where? On the flip side.